that it was so key that we needed to bounce back into winning ways, and so irrespective of where we play, it doesn't matter. What is important is that we needed to change the trend of doing things rightly and then still not getting the outcomes. And so I think that fundamentally it was just a bounce back from our winning ways, losing ways and then to going ways and then back to winning ways.
Coach, before I go to my colleagues, I want to ask you this last question. If you have the opportunity to give up any department of your setup, which department would that be? Agency.
This is not meant for you, it is meant for our own consumption. So when we get there, we know what we are looking for, and so we'll do that.
That's fine. Colleagues, your name, your question, and then you're going to ask.
Coach, on your points on Ghana Premier League. You've seen the performances of you've seen the performances of Amponsah in the curriculum that you're doing. And then you have a national book. Is that problematic? So does it give you kind of feeling?
No. Just like whenever Benjamin is out of the country, we rely on the Swahili. Shows it that in his absence, Solo is home. We don't have any. That's why we got all of that, including Stephen Otoko. That's our youngest 15-year-old that we have. So there's no ready. We just know who is 1, 2, and then 3, and then who is responsible to go in or assist. That's why for us when we travel with 21 players. Okay, I think good person always.
Coach, Dramani, Raphael. Looking at your team, it is difficult to score. It's also more difficult for you to score. Your colleague who came here just said that is a national problem. Goal scoring is a national problem. How do you see it, and what do you think we can do?
Everyone has the right to his opinion, and I think that we need to just continue to improve. I've already said that there are so many things that we need to keep improving in my team. And we are progressing, and once you are improving, then you are progressing, you develop. And so we will not stop training, and we will not stop. The only aspect that we will not stop doing is trying at all times. So we will continue to try, we will continue to have belief in what we have and keep working in training. You'll be fine. Once you are creating the possibility that the conversion rate will improve.
Any more questions? Any more? Okay.
Coach, goal scoring, you are not scoring the last 3 games. And then to score 1, but then say, there are situations where the players make a lot of chances. And is that a worry?
I think that's a take away from this, that we created more than 6 chances, and so potentially all the set pieces that we played were all dangerous, and all could have resulted into goals. And then there were so many build-up plays that is our identity, where we find ourselves in the expansive phase of the game, where we needed a good decision in terms of the final pass and the good run. We need to improve in these areas and be more consistent. Once we are consistent in these aspects, then the confidence level comes in. Goal scoring is not just have it one and just put it there. It's the courage to continuously do something repeatedly, and then they believe that, oh really, this is what I'm supposed to be doing will come. Then the confidence to be in those positions will become very evident, and that's why top level strikers, when they get into certain situations, sometimes they miss. Mbappe and others, sometimes he hits a goalkeeper directly and then he hits against him. It happens, but it's not news because in 2-3 days time he gets a similar one and then he tells us, oh, he has scored similar situations. So we need to do these things consistently, and then we'll be more sustainable, and that one will build our confidence to have the belief that yes, this is the right way to go about it.
Okay, last question.
Paul, PFA. Coach, don't you think sometimes over-anxious from the players to score also cause them to miss chances?
So I think that it still goes back to what I said, the courage to continuously do something and then becomes a habit, then the confidence comes in. It is not about confidence before courage, it's rather courage to do it and not be afraid to make mistakes. So that takes care of the anxious aspect. then he begins to believe that once I can do the difficult run in the box and I can arrive in this situation, I just needed to keep my head down and then to be able to look at the goalkeeper but you need to do it consistently. And that is an area that we have been doing. Even in some aspects of we have made up some social aspects in terms of finishing competitions in our sessions. Just to let them have fun around it and then to build that courage and then the confidence builds up. But I think that we are on the right path and then we will improve.
Okay. Thank you very much, Coach. Now to our player. Two questions. Coach, you don't stand up. I beg you. 2 questions for the player, then to take leave of us. 2 questions for the player. The microphone. Okay.
No, the other one.
This one.
No, the other one.
Okay. So 2 questions. Doctor.
Raphael, after picking this music, and how is the mood like in the dressing room after seeing a lot of things happen on the pitch, so you got the game? How's the mood like? Are you guys content with what you had on the pitch?
We are very happy for the players. They're doing a long time, not getting results at home. So this will boost our energy for the next episode.
Then they change your venue. You can ask me something with respect to change your venue. Yeah.
Okay, and then the change of venue, you think it is time to have a closer relationship with the fans and others?
No. Depends on it. Sometimes we find it difficult to win. So the change of venue.
And the last one, your next game is against True Life in Africa. What are the fans to expect as they will come into Premier League session?
We should come to support us because we give them
Raphael, how are you going to see more and the target for yourself as a player?
Yeah, we are always improving. As a player. We have to always improve.
Okay, so let me use this opportunity to ask Coach a question for the upcoming game. Coach, this FA Cup slogan, Obi and Ubia, sometimes there's a crazy upset. You are playing a lower tier side, True Life FC. Are we expecting? Okay, what should we expect from you?
I think that the Football Association have done so well in terms of giving House of Football the opportunity to host the game at their sports complex. And for me, it's something that is very inward. It gives us the opportunity to give our fans the chance to really come out there and see what the board has done. I think that it's an edifice. Sometimes when I step into training, I feel like I'm still in you. And so it gives, for me, the FA is giving the House fan the opportunity to be at a Pobiman and then to see the investments that have been put in place by the almighty today FSI. I think that it's an edifice, and so for me, not just the game, but the opportunity that our beloved fans will have to really feel what they have and what they own going forward, where the club will have a progressive academic structure and then youth system going on, which is linking up with the first thing, which is a style of play, club culture and then team philosophy. This is something that is very embodied, and I think that for me, I look beyond just the FA Cup, as my friend just said. I see more into the frame of selling House of Food to its own fans.
Okay, let me just a follow-up question, then I'll come back to you. Just last question, Coach. Last season, you were eliminated by a lower tier side at the same venue, Pokemon. This time around, are we expecting a better campaign from you, probably winning the trophy?
Of course, we said we were ready to compete for every trophy at stake, and so the FA Cup is just part of the trophies that are available for contest. And I think that we take very serious to this game, and that's why some players were not even in this squad. They were reserved, and then they were packaged just to have good results. Because it's a very neutral week where you have 3 games within some short time. Karila is just at the weekend traveling to my hometown entirely. It's a journey, and so you need to deal with players, and then you need to attach all the games with all the seriousness and the magnitude that it is.
Thank you very, very much.